Hey, day 2, another day. I think it's gonna be awesome. We're sitting up here this time, checking it out, seeing what, whether or not the view is any better. We can sit way back down there too, but you know, trying it out. I'm going to touch the monkey.
Way to make a scene.
Hey, I found game devs in their natural environment trying to figure out new game modes, and this is the new Twister character that they're working on, and somehow they've got all of their hands tied together. Guys, does this feel a little awkward, unnatural?
Meta for IRL moments.
IRL, yeah. Okay. So, new tournament mode coming soon. So, while I'm not much of a sports person, I think that going to live events is pretty exciting stuff. And you know, I play a lot of SMITE. I can't play at this level that these guys do. In fact, I was thinking about it today that you know, I have really one character that I'm really good at, and the rest not so good at. And you know, it's getting me thinking, because one of the things that Hi-Rez is working on is a series about knowing your enemy and knowing your, knowing your opponent. And you know, because a lot of us in many games, we tend to stick with a few core characters, and we try and do those really well. And so you know your character pretty well, but do you know your enemy? And see, in SMITE, there's like 60 gods right now. And how do you know how to protect yourself? You may know how to play your character really well, but how do you know how to protect yourself against certain other characters and what they are? You have to play them. You have to learn them. You have to know your enemy. And I think that's a pretty interesting way of looking at things, because traditionally, I think we look at things as, I have to master this character. Well, in SMITE, mastery means only level 1. So in SMITE, it would be I have to diamond this character. That's the top level. But in all kinds of games, you think that maybe that's the key. And so maybe if you have a character that you really like playing, that the other characters, you got to figure them out too, but only to the extent to know how to defend against them and to know what their weaknesses are. So I was thinking about that today, watching everything, and thinking about how that could really, take my game up a level. And so next time I'm playing SMITE, I may just work on that. I think it also would translate to EVE Online, because know your enemy. So the other ship types out there and everything, know what their weaknesses are, what their attack strengths are, against the whatever it is you're currently flying. So the other thing today is that Titan has won again, and Titan will be fighting again tomorrow. Now, Titan is a pretty interesting team because they came up on the the casual side of things, not the pro side. And so these were a group of friends that they playing together, seeing how far they could get, and they happen to have what it takes, and they work great together, and they won the European Championship, which in itself is quite a story of underdog. And I like that kind of story. I haven't been following all the teams, and so I didn't really know who to root for. And so the obvious choice for me was to root for the underdog. So they are my pick. And I hope that they win. We'll find out tomorrow. I'll let you know. But if not, that's fine. They still have a pretty incredible story of their journey of making it as far as they have. They're at the point now where they've won at least $500,000 for their team. I mean, $500,000. That's a lot. So it's pretty incredible. And these kids. I think about this. Okay, so I'm 44, and I think about, okay, kids. Some of the team members are as young as 14, and we've been sitting down there and sitting with some of the parents and stuff like that, and the parents are incredibly proud of their kids, even though they don't understand what's going on in the game. But it's just really cool to see, and very interesting to see somebody have success at such an early age. But maybe, if this is equated to like the Olympics, that there's a lot of very young gymnasts in the Olympics and stuff. So, reaching a skill level, these kids who are 14, 15 that are playing right now, God, what are they gonna be like when they're 18 or 20? They are just probably going to be totally ruling in whatever game competitions they enter. So, all right, that's my thoughts. So till tomorrow, where we've got more SMITE coming. Take care.